Hello everyone, and today I wanted to speak about one of the most important thing I wanted to talk about. In my last video I spoke about the deep culture, but today I want to speak about another thing, and that's of course the force of the ideologies in movies, especially kids movies. Now we all heard about what happened with Disney. So their movie actually were banned, or one of the movies was banned in of course the Middle East and a lot of countries, Asia, maybe a lot of special places in Asia. We're talking Vietnam, we're talking the Philippines, we're talking Brunei, we're talking the whole Middle East. We're talking even about Balkan countries banned the movie, and that was a terrible thing. Even African countries, Latin American countries, who actually banned the movie. You're talking even about, like, as far as I said, East European countries who are very big and not concerned with it. And the pushing of ideology, especially the gay ideology, became terrible, especially terrible. I mean, if it was an adult movie, the adults would not, feel anything because they're adults, but the kids could be manipulated, and that's terrible, and that's pretty terrible, especially in these movies. Now, what we can do exactly here, and before we talk why, there's a lot of things. Well, number one, these movies are built by businessmen, capitalists, who are, rich and powerful, and all what they want is to push certain ideologies for certain reasons. They actually wanted to, be good with the gay community in America. Now, in the start, these businessmen really, they don't give a shit about gay peoples, and I mean, that's something I like. But the point is, now they're not. I mean, in the past, they're just doing it in America for money and a lot of money. Hell of a money, and that's what they wanted for the start. But now it's another thing. It's another thing exactly now, because now companies are pushing their ideology. Disney is just the start. Other companies will change, and they're losing money. So literally, we're talking about capitalist companies who are actually now have so much money that they don't give a crap about losing money. Talking about one of the most biggest companies. I mean, if you can see Disney in the stock markets, you will know how much valuable they are. They're powerful as hell, and now pushing these ideologies are terrible. Now we say, why change? Disney in the start was only pushing, as far as I said, these ideologies only in countries who accept these ideologies. But now it's different. These ideologies are acceptable, but in rare places now. Now they're looking to put it all over the planet, and that's a terrible thing. Now there's even people in America who didn't like that. And here where my point will go, and here where my point will see something, and most important. Well, number one, and that's the most important part, as I said, these companies are looking for profit. So they're now looking to just push a certain ideology so they can destroy society, especially religious societies like the Middle East societies. Because, let's go to, in America, people will buy or sell and get an idea and movie, and they will actually, I mean, look at these gay peoples, these community gay peoples. They will buy any movie, even if it's like crap, just because it have gay. So it's actually make them sure that they will gain profit. Now, the same thing are not in the Middle East or in the Balkans or in, let's say, Latin America, where people actually are looking for quality, like quality movie. That's the point. People are looking for quality movies. They're not looking for anything. As I said, they're looking for quality movies. So that's what make them have to make a story, have to make a movie. This is actually why we're seeing that Western animation is dying compared to, Eastern animation, as far as we said. And that's actually, even in video games, you can see that a lot of Eastern companies from Asia or others are actually surpassing the companies in the West, or the companies of the West are actually abandoning a lot of these ideologies, or trying not to put, the characters of certain ideologies, fearing they will upset the bigger markets. Because after all, this is the part of being an international market, and these businessmen want to make sure that they control this international market. Now that's number one. Number two, and maybe that will be most important, and that's of course that with a weak society you can sell anything. With a weak society you can sell anything in any time and in any place. That's what they wanted. If they can sell anything, that's their choice. They can sell anything and in any time. You can see this is why. Now, yes, most of these countries who actually are poor or weak, but still, you can see that the countries of third world countries or developed countries have strong religious or powerful ideologies. That means they will not abandon their ideologies, and that means their markets are pretty rare. And businessmen are really open to making their markets bigger. You can ask China about it in history. They experienced it more than once. So that's actually what I wanted really to talk about. I know this video is a little bit short, but I think especially the thing that we can do about it is literally to stop watching these movies. Especially if you're from a country who do not accept this kind of stuff, just stop watching it, or do not watch the company, because they can't take a certain losses. Like, yes, they own billions or trillions if they wanted, but they will lose in a certain time and a certain place. This is why we need to understand that we need to cut them and stop watching them for a while, because they're capitalists in the end. They don't like gay ideology. They don't love liberalism. They love money. They love power and money, and they will sell their religion, they will sell their life, their families for just millions of dollars. And that's all what I wanted to say. Please have a good day. Don't like to subscribe and like, and goodbye.